I heard her talking about blowjobs, so I found myself next to her, reading off the teleprompter ingrained on my lips, saying, "Hi, I'm Max." I said enough, so I let her run off her teleprompter for a few minutes or so until the initial social barrier between us chipped away enough for me to get her a drink. She finished her introduction because she asked a question about my studies, so I told her that I would tell her about it over a drink. That night, I just really wanted to get really hammered, but I pretended to know a lot about alcohol, so I stared at all the bottles and began saying the brand names out loud and rubbed my chin really slowly. After I said a few brand names out loud, I picked the only one I recognized. We downed our shots, and then she looked at me expectantly, and I looked back at her blankly, and then she said, and then I realized that she was actually still interested about what I study. So I expounded about how I was an accomplished artist. She said many, "Oh, that's so cool," and a lot of, "That's so interesting." In those moments, I wish I could have that same interest in my own life. I was sitting on the couch with her, and I asked her why she was talking about blowjobs in the first place to those people. She said that she liked talking about sex and bore her pupils into my eyes as I looked down at her breasts, wavering in and out of focus. I told her that a guy shouldn't spell the alphabet with his tongue, and she told me that sucking was easier if the guy was lying down. I told her that vaginas look different, and she told me that all penises look the same. I didn't really know how to progress from that statement, so I suggested we get more drunk. I was supposed to be counting the drinks that had my fingers, but that didn't really work because my hands didn't stay in high fives for the entire time. We finished off the vodka, and I pretended to know how to dance. I told her it was part of my studies. I spun her around, and around, and around, and then I collapsed, and then she collapsed, and then she threw up. A few months later, she contacted me on Facebook and posted saying, "Happy birthday." I looked at her profile picture. She was smiling. I wonder if I had changed in any way since then. I replied, "Thanks, Tara."